Alright, August 15th, 2021, Fremont, Nebraska, Railfanning Adventures. I'm in between the Union Pacific Transcon line and BNSF's Sioux City subdivision. I'm facing the Sioux City subdivision, BNSF, because there is a southbound sneaking through right now, very slowly. Coming through Fremont, Nebraska. I believe this train will most likely, let me move my camera over. This train will most likely be working the yard here in Fremont. Remember, no trespassing. Cool thing is, the local power here is an old BN unit, 2967, which is tied down right now. And I believe they're bringing, looks like another local unit in. 3992 is leading. $58.78 right behind it, and then $16.92. And slowly making their way southbound here. Very strange because they're crawling. Usually they come through here at speed. I think they're going to drop a couple cars and maybe that unit off right there. And then behind it looks like ethanol all the way up and over the diamond. BNSF does cross the Union Pacific lines here where the old CNW and their Transcon line, or their line coming out of Omaha, come together. I will pan to the right so you can see it. This train is in the diamond now, all the way there's the back end, crossing the diamond right there. I guess they're getting ready to do some work, or maybe there's something happening in front of this, because they don't usually stop on this line unless they're working in the yard here in Fremont. Oh, they stopped, so we're going to stop and oh, there we go. We're moving again. Maybe they were just waiting for the signal at the other diamond between BNSF and Union Pacific, is for Union Pacific to cross their line to get to the co-op and the lumber yard behind this, which you can just see, and right there. That's actually rail fed by Union Pacific, which has to come off the main line behind me and go over there. There's conductor right there coming off. Yeah, they're gonna push some cars, or maybe pick up the engines. I don't know. They're gonna do some kind of work. Should be interesting to see. The back end of this has finally got off the diamond. And we have, let's see what this is. $12.62. They're loaded tanks. At least those three are crude up front. And then we have more loaded tanks that aren't placarded, which I'm thinking are probably corn or corn syrup or food product or something. First train we got today here in Fremont. since I got here. I'm here while my wife is working at the house, trying to catch up. Well, it's kind of hard to say what they're going to do here because the conductor got off, walked back, and undid the derail. But the local power is actually in the way, that BN unit and the other unit, for them to push the grain cars there. So I don't know what's going to happen. Let's find out. Tell you what, one of the cars I like seeing and it's all graffitied up are these Canada cars. They're pretty cool. This one too, I'd like to get one of these in no scale. I have that red one in no scale, but I'd like to get the other one. Definitely need to get some of these BNSF cylinders in there. I see them every day going through my town in Lyons, Nebraska. On the same track that this is on, the Sioux City subdivision, where it runs right through my town. My little Railfanning adventure partner, Bella, is in there. There she is. She likes to watch the trains go by. I had to open the door, she started barking because she couldn't see it. Bella No No Bernardon is my Railfanning adventure partner today. I'm Booby Girl. I believe they're going to leave some of this train behind, but I don't know what they're going to leave behind for the local to work with. Union Pacific gondola. Or crude. Again, it's the 15th of August, Railfanning Adventures. Fremont, Nebraska. Watching BNSF with a manifest working its way south on the Sioux City sub. That motorcycle that just went by did a wheelie down the road there. signals went off, which means there's nothing coming on the UP side of the house. The signals for the diamond are approach lit. Been pretty quiet here, which is weird. Usually there's a lot of traffic going through Fremont. There comes some BNSF 3-bay hoppers, and then 2 flat cars full of wheels. And that's the end of the train here. Again, he's heading southbound. The Sioux City sub runs north and south. Starts in Ashland, runs north. I believe it was Great Northern at one point, not sure. Here's the end of the train. And we'll finish on the end unit sitting here. And the other local power that's tied down right now. Railfanning Adventures, August 15th, 2021, Fremont, Nebraska. Alright, so that southbound manifest that I caught, the first train of the day here in Fremont, is pushing some cars here onto the siding here in Fremont, and one of a couple different sidings and yards that BNSF has here in Fremont, Nebraska. It went past, pushed over, and now he's reversing onto the siding in between the main line and the local power that's tied down here. I mean, he might be reversing to grab the cars that are down the other end of the yard there, hook up and take them with him. I don't know. We'll see in a minute. Just thought it was cool to actually get a manifest train working the yard here in Fremont on the BNSF side. Usually they're late at night here. During the day everything's running through, so it's kind of interesting to see them actually here working. Most of the time when I record BNSF here in Fremont, it's a run-through train. They're going south or they're going north, getting across the diamond as fast as they can. Again, it's August 15th, 2021. The conductor is actually riding the back of the train as it is now reversing next to the main line. This beautiful Sunday, I would say evening now, it's 5:30, Sunday evening. Heading to the right or west. As you can see, there's a bunch of cars down there waiting to go. He might be picking all that stuff up and them running south and then heading into Hobson Yard with it all. I don't know, but he's definitely here. I'm thinking he's picking up. We'll see in a minute. We'll keep recording and watching. Find out if he's bigger than when he started. Well, we made the connection at the end, and definitely hooked down those cylinder cars down the other end, all that stuff that was running down the other end of the yard. Once he hooks up the airline and gets going again, I'll start recording once again. Railfanning Adventures, Fremont, Nebraska, watching BNSF manifest work one of the many yards that they have here. Alright, August 15th, 2021, Fremont, Nebraska, BNSF, southbound manifest that stopped here and picked up some cars in the yard. Now pulling what he just picked up out of the yard. Slowly heading southbound once again. It's August 15th, Railfanning Adventures. Again, I'm here on Fremont, Nebraska, in between BNSF's Sioux City stuff and Union Pacific's Omaha and Omaha bypass lines come together. That's directly behind me. We had no traffic so far on UP, but BNSF came in and did some work down here. And this southbound manifest came in and is now picking up all the freight that was stuck down in one yard there and taking it south with them. After the two flat cars with the wheels on them, everything beyond that is the stuff that they just picked up here in Fremont and are now taking with them. Diamond's lit again down on the western end of town. So I don't know if maybe something's coming on the Union Pacific or this thing is actually triggering the approach lit signals at the Diamond to light up, but signals are lit. I know there's nothing coming west on UP right now because the signals are off, but the Diamond's lit. So there might be some eastbound traffic coming, I don't know. Or it could just be this train triggering the signals to light up. Again, there's the local power tied down, 2967, which is old Burlington Northern engine and original paint. Alright, and here's all the new stuff that they're taking out of the yard here, right behind those two flat cars full of wheels. Usually I don't catch them working in the yard here because they usually do this at night. I guess I got lucky here Sunday, so I'm coming south to manifest and pick this stuff up. Usually they don't. Alright, here comes a Burlington Northern. Another fallen flag car in the mix. Still in original BN paint. There we go. BN paint. And we got the new concrete ties that are, they're getting rid of the wood here in Nebraska. Union Pacific especially has converted most of the lines over to concrete ties. Getting away from wood. A lot of maintenance away equipment parked over on the Union Pacific side of the house. They're getting ready to do some more track work here. Behind the ADM, which is to my right, just west of my location. They're rerouting the tracks around the back end of the building and adding new tracks to it. Another Burlington Northern, another fallen flag car coming into view right now. And I believe our conductor is hitching a ride on one of the BNSF vehicles here. He's down by the station right now. Just got out of the vehicle. He's got to flip the derail back and put the switch back. There it goes. Manifest heading south. Railfanning Adventures. Railfanning for those who can't. Changing the world one smile at a time. Fremont, Nebraska. Here comes one of the many livestock haulers that haul through all of the slaughterhouses here in Fremont.